So in case you're unfamiliar, to deal with a thief, you build a ranger. And if they come across a thief, they'll remove the disguise, and then they can fight. Then, like, anyone could fight them, like your guards, whatever. But honestly, I don't think I care. A thief will, like, grab your stuff and take it over to their base. And that's basically it. Like, they work like an insurance company. They take your stuff and they hold on to it. And then when you need it, they don't give it back. So 100% insurance company. That's what thieves are. Bandits are a little more aggressive, but kind of operate on the same principle. The difference is, like, these guys will stab you. Which is, I guess, you know, just a modern insurance company. So a thief would be like a stage 1 insurance company. After they get, you know, powerful enough, then they just straight up stab you. Where are you going, thief? Like, there's plenty of places to go to steal things. Like, you're at the market. For a second, I thought they were just gonna, like, walk up onto the boat. It'd be hilarious if they just stole this. It'd be the greatest heist. Like, what are you doing? There's stuff everywhere. Hey, you want that? Grab it. You got a backpack. It seems ridiculous that you're not wearing it. You know what those straps are for, right? Alright. What? You know what? I thought. Ooh, you know what I do have? Soldiers. I want advanced soldiers and fearnauts. And skilled rangers not to go to these towers. Because I want to, like, control them a little more willfully. But these regular cheap soldiers, you go fight some bandits as soon as you can. I got 10 of them just sitting here, waiting. They're only slightly tougher than guards. The difference is, like, guards will actually push your borders out. Oh, Santa, you missed me. How have I been, and how are the kids and wife? They're great. I've been good. I've really enjoyed streaming. It's everything I dreamed it would be. And I think I'm going to keep this up for a long time. I mean, I've kept it up for 6 months now. And I've uploaded videos to YouTube every single day for almost the entire time. Once I started doing it every single day, I kept doing it every single day. And it's good. It makes me happy. I mean, don't tell my boss. It is negatively impacting my day-to-day job. But my day job sucks. And if they wanted me to enjoy it, they should have given me a raise. Or do my best. You know, that's my hard take on that one. Where are all my builders? I've got 25 builders. They're out here doing their best. But let's see. The kids are great. This year they've discovered money and budgeting. Is like the oldest has just learned to read, And so, like, catalogs got mailed to the house. And immediately he's like, I want this, I want this, I want this. Like, starts listing all these features of every single toy in the catalog. I'm like, all right, hold on. And we set a budget for Christmas, basically. Yeah, it's good things to learn. I'm like, this is the price range we've got. And you see this super cool toy? This entire thing is more than that price range, so you just straight up can't have that one. Stone mason. Oh, okay, cool. We're doing stone things. I think maybe we need some more quarries. I have a quarry out here. I don't. I should have a quarry everywhere there's stone. Is that it? Just one stone over there? Silver! What are you guys doing? Oh, you're bringing rocks to the rock guys. That's cool. But yeah, eventually, my son and I worked out, like, this is exactly what you're getting for Christmas. You've maxed out your budget. You've prioritized the important things. Like, there's just going to be no surprises for Christmas. And that's fine. My wife hates surprises, too. She's like, I want this. And I'm like, do you want it for Christmas? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, do you want it now? And she's like, yeah. And so, like, she's already got her Christmas present. I've got nothing for her. And I think the kids kind of feel that way, too. Like, it was hard to convince the kids that, like, they can't have the presents right now. Because I'm like, they know exactly what they're getting. They ordered it, well, they basically ordered it themselves. And so, I'm like, they're like, can I just have it now? I want it now. Give it to me now. And yeah, I'm like, well, you make a really good point. Like, I straight up don't know why I'm not giving you this right now, but wait. I don't have a good reason why you can't have the things you want. Like, other than Christmas will be really boring otherwise. Like, we all just sit around the tree and be like, man, be a great time to give each other gifts. Learning patience, yeah. I'm more excited for them to learn bankruptcy. Because in setting the budget for Christmas, they were like, no, I really need to have more than the budget. And I'm like, okay, well, you can spend your own money. And they were like, I can? And I'm like, yeah. Just give me your money and I'll order whatever you want. And so they basically immediately drained their banks. Immediately. Like, they're gone. And the great news is, I'm like, that's a good idea. Like, if you're going to experience bankruptcy, you should do it when you're 5. And because, like, sure enough, like, a week or two later, they're like, I want this thing. And I'm like, nobody has any money. You've spent it all. There's nothing left. Are you filled with regret? The thing is, I don't think they are. They love the things they got. My son bought a bunch of, like, Star Wars Lego mechs. And they're rad. my daughter got this like easy bake puppy. It sounds weird. So the easy bake puppy, it is a how do I describe this without sounding crazy? Easy Bake Puppy is like, you get this Play-Doh, you put it in the oven, you turn the knob, and like 10 minutes later, like a little gotcha critter comes out. She got a little cinnamon roll pug. And that's money well spent. Because she loves it. It makes little barks. It smells like a cinnamon roll. When you hug it, it warms up. Like that. I love that pug. I kind of want that pug. Your daughter's 14 years old and she's doing the whole budgeting thing and hates it. She's like, oh my god. What am I going to do when I have to work for a living? It's the worst. I got really good at like just guessing how much money I have. I'm like, I'll peek at my bank account balance like once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. And then I'll just be like, I'm poor or I'm rich. If I'm rich, all that money's going, and then the next week I'll be poor. But if I'm poor, I'm just like, nope, can't have nice things. My wife is not like that. My wife needs to know, like, the comings and goings of everything. Like, she gets to these points where she's like, we have to have these. But, like, I've been very, very poor before. For quite a while. And I'm like, sometimes you just can't have the things you actually need, and it sucks. Like, sometimes your roof just leaks. Sometimes your doors don't lock. Like, shit's rough on the streets. It's so important to teach them to wait and not just go for the immediate satisfaction. This is the biggest lesson in budgeting is waiting. Such a hard thing to do. Yep. I feel like I've dedicated so much of my life to making as much money as fast as possible just so I could pretend not to worry about budgeting. Because honestly, I don't need a whole lot to be happy. I want 50 veteran soldiers. That's what I want. That's what I need to be happy. Alright, you guys are just waiting for things to smelt. Do I have a smelter yet? No. It's getting there. Gain wealth. Gotcha. So this city... Oh, and it's the only city. If I make them happy, I win the game. So... I build 9 mining buildings, and they give me 30%. That's great. That's just going to happen by default. They want all my iron shields. Okay. They want me to supply everlasting light. Okay. Gain wealth. Yeah, just be rich. I also want that. And things are just going. You're currently in Mexico for your husband's job, and I have learned so much about the differences between wants and needs. Living outside the US has really put things in perspective. Yeah. Stupid perspective making me make good decisions. Really kind of the worst. Oh, I've got like no tools. In that case, give me 5 of everything. But give me 30 pickaxes, because that's like the one thing you don't want to run out of. Tailor shop. Give me some more backpacks. Somebody stole a bunch. Why is this unchecked by default? Oh, because deer meat is the highest quality meat. They want that to go to the meat stall so that the cook... Oh, hey, there he is. The cook can grab the highest quality meat, make comfort meals. The higher the meal comfort level is, the more people I get. So, like, I need a sum of 10 comfort quality, meal quality, to get a newborn. And so, in terms of like food diversity here, I've got rabbit meat and vegetables and water. There's a well around here too. So like that's a fairly low comfort meal. Once the bakery comes in, ooh, and we're harvesting wheat and we're grinding it now. Get to flouring. Once I get that baking bread, that will go alongside every meal, and that'll boost it a bunch. Next thing I need to do is find some raspberries. Like, raspberries by themselves just straight up count as dessert. Ooh, forageables. What is this? Flax. Never run out of flax in my life. I don't even want to build something over there. Not worth. Where are you hiding the strawberries, world? They're out there somewhere. Okay, I need guards. Oh, I've got the academy. Give me 50 guards. Let's see, how many spears you got? 1. Give me 49 spears. Can't I just stop eating and buy the nice things I want? Or when you find yourself asking, do I really need working toilets and plumbing in my house? Can I just stop fixing things in my house? My parents got to that level. Like, their shower stopped working and then they were like, you know what? Baths forever. And you know what? I kind of respect it. I'm like, yeah. What I don't get is how, like, the shower stopped working and the bath still works. Like, there's very little pipe left to, like, have problems. Right? Like, you know where the problem is. It's somewhere in this, like, 10 feet of pipe. We're out of iron. Okay. You're done, Iron Man. I really want to get to the silver. Ooh, the smelter's smelting. This is good. We got the swords coming. You can start getting these soldiers out here. I want 50 of them. I'm gonna stack right up here. Let's build my remaining military camps. Don't mind me, neighbors. I'm just amassing an army over here. It's none of your concern. I don't think I need this guard tower anymore. There's nobody in it, for one. And this garrison can hold 25 guards. Ghosts! We can have ghosts. This makes me happy. I am happy we have ghosts. What are you guys doing? Are you just waiting for your shot? You'll get there. Okay, I need fearnauts for those ghosts. And if I need fearnauts, then I need silver. Units are being attacked by bandits. Fine. Like, scare the dudes, steal their rocks, see if I care. Like, if they don't come across any military, they don't really do any damage. They just hold on to your stuff for you. There's not like a huge benefit to stopping them. That's why I'm building the military camps. I'm gonna compress all the military in there, and they'll just blow them all away when I find out where they live. Do you hear the words I'm saying out loud, bandits? Do you know how numbered your days are? Like, soon all of China will know you're here. And they're like, good. Like, it's really not that good. China's a lot of people. They got numbers. It seems like every week you have to fix something. This week your bathroom sink has been leaking like crazy. Oof. Now your husband has to use his Christmas break to fix things around the house. But man, do these expenses never end. Yep. They really never do. My wife is big on fixing things before they become a problem, and I hate it. That has never been my life. She's like, we need to replace our water heater. I'm like, why? This one heats water. And she's like, do you want it to explode? And I'm like, I want to use it until it could. We will never see eye to eye on that one. She just wants us to live and have hot water, I guess. Alright, let's get the silver mine going. Ooh, and there's copper over here too? It's like, do I have a copper hut? I don't have a copper hut over here. Copper hut. Man, just... You don't have to be at a stupid angle hut. I swear I had it perfect for 1 second. You know what? Bottom of the hill. I don't care if you have to walk an extra 5 feet. Meanwhile, copper's still over here. Coal's still over here. Corn's dying because they're not eating it fast enough. That's probably fine.